Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Perixx wired ergonomic keyboard. And if you find this video helpful, I'll put a link to this in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So looking at the box here, it says ergonomic design, multimedia keys, white LED light, palm rest, designed in Germany, Peribboard 330. Here it says ergonomic keyboard with split design, 16 multimedia hotkeys and tilt scrolling wheel, low profile key with adjustable palm rest stand, built in with 2 USB hubs. I think that means 2 USB ports, and it says white LED light. So here's the keyboard. Here's the riser. So this riser fits on the bottom here, and it fits on with magnets. That's pretty cool. So it looks like it kind of gets indexed off these indentations here in the feet. And this is the magnet here. Let's see. Yep. So that's a pretty cool way to mount that. So I don't generally use a riser though, so I will probably stow this away somewhere. Maybe I should try it. I don't know. Here are the size specs in case anyone's interested in that. These are some other specs. Some notable ones are USB 2.0. Cable length is 1800 millimeters or 1.8 meters. It's 110 keys. It's a membrane type keyboard, and durability is 10 million key presses. So there is not much else in there. So the wrist rest on here is not padded. It has membrane keys like I just said. Let's see a profile of those. So it has a scroll wheel in the middle, and this scrolls up and down and left and right. The cable is permanently attached, and it does have USB here on the left side. So if you're left-handed and you plug, say, like a memory stick in here, that could get in the way with your mouse if you have your mouse close to the keyboard. It depends on how you set yours up. Now you could plug your mouse in here, especially if you're using a right-handed mouse. You'd run the cable around the keyboard and plug it in here, and that would be out of the way, so that would be nice. So I'm going to plug this in my computer. So I have it plugged into a MacBook Pro. It goes through a little setup routine. I'll finish that here. So I'm going to test typing something on this. So my first impression of typing on this for less than 30 seconds is I currently use a different brand ergonomic keyboard, and I keep wanting to reach over a little further to hit the B. So it's laid out a little bit different. So I think this will be easier to use once I get used to it. And that's how it was with my original ergonomic keyboard, is I got used to it pretty quick really. The function keys over here are pretty small, or well, I mean the control, Windows, function, and alt. I wish those were a little bit wider, but I think that'll be fine. I'll get used to them. I do like the arrow key arrangement here. Some keyboards will smash these all together into this tiny little array, and I don't like that. So I do like this, and it is more or less a full keyboard, so nothing's really like pared down on it. In the middle here we have the indicator lights for num lock, caps lock, and scroll lock. There's plastic on here. I'll pull that off. There we go. It's kind of foggy. It's got a weird look to it. So I'm going to kill the light so we can see what the backlight looks like. So there's the backlight. It's not super even. Like the F7 is not lit up as much as some of the others. I think this will suffice if someone just wants basic backlit functionality. This doesn't have like fancy RGB lights in it and such. But if you sit at a dark desk and you want to be able to see your keys, this is an option for you. So you can adjust the brightness on here. Next to the F12, if I press this button, this will turn it off. If I hit it again, we have 1 level, 2 level, off. So it looks like there's 2 levels. There's low, high, and off. There's not a huge difference between low and high, but if you just need a little bit of light, I think low is probably good for most people. So my initial impression seems pretty good. I like this that has the magnetic riser on it. I think that's a neat way to attach it. One thing I'd probably change is the F keys do double duty for like volume and things like that. And it'd be nice if the icons were bigger and the F was smaller, because you kind of know where the F keys are. I mean, they're just numbered, so it's easy to find them. Whereas if you want to find volume up, you have to look for that tiny little symbol. So it'd be nice if that was a little bit bigger. Oh, and I'm testing this on my Mac, and the scroll wheel is working. And when I go back and forth, this actually scrolls back and forth a little bit too. Don't know what the clicking does on it, but that is more or less Mac compatible, so that's kind of neat. So I just wanted to do a basic overview of the features on this. I'll be using this for a while, and if you've seen this is a couple months old, this video, you can drop a comment below and ask me how I'm doing with it, and I'll give you a quick update, or maybe I'll make another video down the road. But that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.